Hey guys, what's up? It's Winnie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have an expectations versus reality on a new foundation product. I actually just received this PR package from bareMinerals and it's their BAREPRO 24-hour full coverage foundation. I'm gonna be honest, this is the first time I've ever tried any bareMineral like foundation or face product. I think in the past I've tried some of their blushes and eyeshadows. So when I heard that they came out with a new foundation, me and my friends were really curious about it. So when I received the package, I was really excited because I thought that would be a good opportunity to do a review for you guys. And I already did an unboxing on my Snapchat and my Instagram. So if you don't follow me there, that's where I normally do all of my PR unboxing. But let me open this up to show you guys what came in this package. So they sent along a primer to use with the foundation. I have two of the foundation shades here because I wasn't sure which shade I was. Like I said, I've never used their foundation or face products, so I kind of had to guess, and hopefully one of these will work. This is the little foundation brush that they recommend to apply the foundation with, and then there is a little contour palette and the contour brush that they have as well. So this is not a sponsored video or anything, but I was just genuinely curious about the products and I wanted to try it out for you guys. So thank you to bareMinerals for sending this very generous package. And if you guys are not familiar with my expectations versus reality reviews, I'm just going to go ahead and read to you what the expectations are that the product claims to have. And then we're going to do like a wear test. And then later on, once I've worn it on my face for a little bit, I'll give you guys my thoughts on the product. And at the end, I will give you my final thoughts on how I think the product lives up to the claims. The focus today is going to be on the foundation, so I'm just going to go ahead and read off of the little info card for you guys to tell you a little bit more about the product. So this is the BAREPRO Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. It says it's supposed to be a 24-hour full coverage makeup that's good for your skin, and it says the mineral lock formula provides 24 hours of coverage. The long wear technology mimics the natural lipids in your skin and adheres to your complexion. That sounds really fancy. And then there is papaya enzymes in it that helps to exfoliate your skin and improves its texture. There's also bamboo stem extract in it that helps to give a blurring, soft focus effect, so it looks like your skin is filtered. It's supposed to be a breathable, creamy finish that gives you a natural matte finish and it feels like a second skin. And apparently this foundation is supposed to be good for your skin because with time it's supposed to improve the appearance of your skin texture. And it is available in 30 shades. I have two shades here which are in Warm Natural number 12 and also Golden Nude number 13. And from the looks of it, just from the bottle, I feel like these are a pretty good match. I'm gonna try both shades, but my friend who is very similar in complexion to me, maybe like a little bit lighter, she got Warm Natural and she said it was too light for her. So I'm really hoping that it's not, because I think Warm Natural would be like a perfect match, and Golden Nude looks like it's a little bit lighter. And these do come in glass containers. They feel pretty like substantial. Each of these weigh 1 fluid ounce, which is pretty standard, and they have a little twist off top. And I wonder if it comes with a little, what? I don't understand this. Oh my god. Oh my god. So it's a really liquid foundation, and now it's all over my bed. Great. I literally just spilled this all over myself and all over my bed, but you can see this is a very, very liquidy foundation. And I'm confused by this. Why is there supposed to be an applicator, like, or is this how it comes? Why did they even put that in there if it's not like an applicator or anything? Let me just, I don't understand. I'm wasting so much foundation. Okay, so before I go in and apply it to my face, I wanted to talk about my skin just a little bit so that you guys know what kind of skin I'm working with, and also if you guys happen to have similar skin to me. I'm also going to zoom you guys in closer so that you can see what I'm talking about, because I know sometimes with these really bright studio lights in here, it's really hard to see any of that. So hold on one second. Okay, how did I get foundation right here already? Like, what? So my skin right now has been a little bit problematic for me, and I want to say it's because I'm reacting to a new product. But in general, I have combo dry skin, and right now it's looking kind of oily, but it's because of my moisturizer. But I've had these like little tiny bumps all along my chin area and a little bit like over here around my eyes and on my cheeks. I have no idea what it is. It might be from a skincare product that I was trying out last week, and my skin is like not having it. It hates it apparently. And I've been trying to deal with the texture of these little bumps all over my chin and on my cheeks. It's probably hard to see on camera, and I feel like in person you probably wouldn't notice it, but for me, because I know my skin and I know that this is not really normal for me, it's a little bit frustrating. But because this foundation again is supposed to be good for your skin and it's supposed to help with your skin's texture, I really wanted to give it a try. Hopefully I will have it figured out and it'll go away soon, but I'm gonna start by priming my face with the primer that they sent. I've never used this before, but it's a lightweight milky to powder texture that dries to a soft natural finish, and it helps to absorb oil in the T-zone and maintain your skin's moisture balance. Also, just try to ignore my horrendous nails, please, because I've been peeling the polish off because that's just what I do. It's a very annoying habit, but I do it all the time. Once you kind of work it into your skin and it dries, it does feel almost like a silky powder. That's so strange. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Warm Natural first because like I said, I think this one is a closer match to my skin. I'm gonna just, I guess, dot this foundation. No, I can't do that. This is way too liquidy. I'm gonna just put it on the back of my hand first. Oh my god, this is a mess. I did not mean to get this much, but it's way too liquidy of a foundation and it's gonna run all over my hand. I don't know how else to apply it, so I'm just going to dot it on one side of my face first, and I'm grabbing the little brush that they sent along. It's kind of slanted to one side and it looks like it's very compact, so I'm just going to blend this on my face. I do like the feel of the brush and how it's blending this foundation. I think it's doing a really good job. So that is one layer of the foundation on one side of my face. I can see that the foundation did even out my skin tone. It's covered up some of the redness like under my eyes and around my face that I was mentioning before. And I think it looks pretty good right now. I think I'm gonna go over it one more time with another thin layer just to see how buildable it is. But for one layer, I think it did do a good job. And for everyday wear, I think this is pretty good coverage. So you can see like the side with no makeup on compared to one layer. Now I'm gonna add just a couple more dots of the foundation on my skin. I'm just gonna blend in this side again with the brush. Okay, this is 2 layers of the foundation on this side of my skin now, so you can see the before and after, and I think the coverage is actually really nice. It's a very comfortable feeling full coverage foundation. It definitely doesn't feel or look too heavy on the skin, which is what I like, and it does have that really nice like soft natural looking matte finish where it's not like super flat and cakey. So I'm really liking how this side looks so far. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to the rest of my face, and then we'll give it some time to dry and set. Here's what it looks like all over my face. Again, this is 2 light layers of the foundation. It has completely covered up my imperfections, the little bit of redness that I had on my face, my under eye circles. You can see the light reflecting off of the high points of my face. So it does give you a very natural, soft, matte finish where it does look like it could be your skin, but at the same time it is very full coverage. So I'm loving the finish of it so far. And to me, a full coverage foundation is one where it requires very little to no concealer. And honestly, I feel like I could add like a tiny bit more foundation underneath my eyes and I probably wouldn't need the concealer. Oh my god, I was trying to twist this back on tight and I took it off and realized that it comes with a pump. You guys, I am an actual idiot. Can't believe that I thought it came with a stick. Look at how much it got all over and I had to wipe it up because I twisted it off like this and used this stupid, like what? Seriously, I'm embarrassed. Like, this is a pump. Okay, user error to the fullest. What the actual hell is wrong with me? Anyway, now that that is solved, I'm gonna take a little bit of Golden Nude since it is a little bit lighter for me, and I'm gonna use it on my face as concealer instead of using concealer itself. So I'm gonna take the pump that it comes with, and I'm gonna use a tiny pump of this on the back of my hand, dab a little bit of this underneath my eye. I'm doing this because I like that bright lifted look underneath my eyes, otherwise I look really tired. And I'm just taking the rest and dabbing it in the center of my forehead. And for this I'm just gonna blend it out with my little beauty sponge, and it blends perfectly with a little sponge too. And since my under eyes tend to crease a little bit, I'm going to set that with a little bit of powder, and I'm also going to powder the center of my forehead because I do get a little bit oily there. So setting that underneath my eyes, like on top of my cheeks and in the center of my forehead, took away that little bit of shine that I was mentioning before. So if you are someone with really oily skin and you don't like the look of that little bit of shine on your skin, definitely set it with a setting powder and it'll take that away completely, because all of that is like all gone, and I feel like the foundation looks super, super matte now, which I am going to go in and add just a little bit of highlight on my skin because I do like that more natural, dewy skin look. But I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off my eyes really quickly and we will move on to the rest of my face. Now for contour, I'm using the BAREPRO contour palette. This comes in 2 shades. It comes in light to medium and tan to dark, which is what I have here. But I am using their little contour brush to apply this with. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Alright guys, so this is how everything looks with my makeup completed. I have to say I'm loving the way this foundation looks and it feels a lot better now. I think it might be because I did set it with a powder. The coverage is amazing. Again, I did not use any concealer today. I used a little bit more foundation just right underneath my eyes with the lighter shade. I did set that with a powder, and right now the glow that you do see on my face is from the highlighter that I used. But if you have dry combo skin or dry skin, I don't feel like a setting powder is necessary. So in terms of that, I feel like I would have been happier without the setting powder because I just went in and made my face look really dewy anyway. So I feel like if you are going to use a setting powder, make sure that it is a lightweight, maybe translucent powder, because it could take away that soft, natural matte finish that the foundation does have. So right now it's 4 p.m. I'm gonna wear the foundation for the rest of the night and I'm not gonna do any touching up. We'll see how the foundation looks and if it changes at all, and I will check back soon. Hey guys, I'm back with my little check-in. It is almost 8 p.m. so I've been wearing the foundation for about 4 hours, and I did change my top because I was doing chores around my apartment and I walked Batman and I was just cleaning up and I made myself dinner. So right now the foundation from afar, I feel like it looks perfect. Like nothing has really changed whatsoever. Even from being outside, and it was pretty hot out and I was walking Batman around, I felt like I got really hot, but I don't see any shine in the areas that I normally get shiny, which is my T-zone, the center of my forehead. But I did set those areas with powder and it is still holding up. I do not see one spot of shine on my face. Besides, of course, the highlight that I put there intentionally. And I'm gonna look close up on my mirror here, but seriously, I don't see any change in the foundation at all. The only area I am noticing a little bit of like creasing is like on the sides of my nostrils. It's not super noticeable, probably from afar. Probably wouldn't notice it unless you were super up close studying my nose, I guess. Although the foundation has really great coverage and it looks very natural and I like the finish of it, I personally don't think that it gives that soft focus effect to your skin. I still think that the soft matte finish of the foundation kind of emphasizes those little bumps on my chin here, and that's usually something that's a little bit more difficult to hide. I would probably go for a more like smoothing, pore filling kind of primer instead of this combo control. This is more of an oil control, I guess, kind of primer anyway, which then I guess this is doing a great job because like I said, I don't see any excess shine or oil on my face. They also make a different one, which is the Good Hydrations one. That is a silky face primer for normal to dry skin. And then the other thing that I noticed once I stepped away from these bright lights and I looked at the foundation in other lighting, I think the foundation actually is a little tiny bit too yellow for me right now. Just compared to the rest of my body, I feel like my face looked a little bit too bright and yellow. So Warm Natural is the shade that I used all over. So I think I need something that's a little bit more neutral, or maybe like one shade darker than Warm Neutral. So I'm gonna have to look into that. And this foundation does have an SPF 20 in it, I think I forgot to mention. So it might actually be the foundation oxidizing on my skin. So that's something to keep in mind for sure. Can't even really see the difference from the camera, but in different lighting, I can see that it just looks like a little too yellow for me. So that's something to note, but I am going to continue to wear the foundation and I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts. And like I said, it's been about 4 hours and I really honestly don't see a lot of change in terms of how the foundation is looking and wearing. So I'm gonna continue to wear the foundation through the rest of the night. But so far, as of right now, I don't anticipate it to change anymore. But if it does, I will report back and do a little snap video and I will make sure to insert it here. Hey guys, so it is now 11 p.m. and I've had the foundation on for give or take like 8 hours or so. And I just wanted to do another really quick check-in to tell you that it still looks exactly the same. Like, it has not changed. I have not gotten oily whatsoever. Like, the finish of it looks exactly the same from when I first applied it. So it looks amazing. I am in love with how it looks. But for now, my final thoughts are that the foundation does live up to its claims. I'm really impressed with the coverage. This is 2 light layers on my skin and I feel like it's covered everything and I didn't even have to use concealer today. So I really like that, and I like how lightweight it feels on the skin even though it is pretty full coverage. It is very natural and skin-like. I can't tell if it's improved the texture of my skin just from one use, so I'm gonna keep on using it and hopefully I will have good results, and again I will report back on that. This would be a great foundation for if you know you needed it to last a really long time and something to keep you nice and matte, especially if you do have an oily T-zone or if you have oily skin. I think this would be a great option. And of course, I really like that it has a pump. I should have just read the instructions because it literally says start with 1 pump on the back of your hand. But it says 2 pumps gives you full coverage and 3 pumps gives you full-blown coverage. That is my expectations versus reality for the bareMinerals BAREPRO Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. I'll leave links and information down below in case I forgot anything. I hope you guys found it informative. It was nice to try out a foundation from a brand that I've never really tried before. Let me know if you guys have tried anything else from bareMinerals that you love, or let me know if you have this foundation and what you think of it. Otherwise, leave me a comment down below on anything else you guys want to see an expectations versus reality review on. And don't forget to check out my links for my Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, which are all linked down below for you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!